Good morning. May I be the first person on a computer screen to wish you a Happy New Year? I probably not. It's the 1st of January 2018 and today I'm off to the centre of London to work on the London New Year's Day Parade. And before you go, I've never heard of that. It's been going 31 years, so get over it. It is exactly what it sounds like. It's a parade through London. It includes a lot of American high school marching bands and some cheerleaders that come over to perform, and some floats from the boroughs of London and other such bits and bobs, which hopefully you'll see depending on how manic it is. Because it's all outdoors, it's almost certainly going to rain, because I'm feeling really good about this. It's not really how I wanted to start the year, but in the positive column, I'm being paid a lot of money for it, so there we go.
Welcome to another episode of Toby Stupid Vlog.
Behind the light and the sun and the sign there, you can see the first sunrise of the year just happening out to the east. Yes. It took a while to think about that. You can tell this is going to be a good day. So this is a slightly strange way to start the day. There is a lot of drunken people wandering around looking slightly lost. Some of them are incomprehensible. Most of them don't know where they are. And I, on the other hand, am feeling surprisingly sober, as in completely, and but still slightly tired, if I'm honest. And the District Line has decided it's not going to run every 10 minutes, which is helpful. It did say it's going to run every 20. So that's brilliant. Who needs to get anywhere anyway? I'm sort of hoping that today goes a lot better than I hope, or than I expect, I should say. My expectations are reasonably low. Here we are, usual shenanigans. This is actually outside Downing Street. This is the London New Year's Day Parade mascot balloon, who last year had to be deflated to get under several things. This year, I've been assured that he won't have to be. And all down Whitehall here is stands, broadcast trucks and what have you. So here we are. So it's a bit grey, but it's up and running. The usual minor technical problems that have come up at the start.
Kelsey from Clark, New Jersey, USA.
Hello. So we had a parade a couple of days ago, as you saw very briefly. I was mostly standing around in the cold, but it was a very easy gig other than that. And the last 2 days I have been editing it down to a 3-hour version so it can be rebroadcast, which is a nightmare. It's ever so easy in terms of the edit. The problem is that the file is absolutely massive and none of the discs are really quick enough to handle like a 250 gigabyte file, and then you've got to render it out, which involves compressing it, and that takes forever. So the last couple of days I've basically been staring at progress bars more than I've actually been editing anything. But here we are. Also outside we have Storm Eleanor, which you can't quite see, but I assure you that it's happening out there. So that's not very exciting either. That's how my new year seems to always start now. Anyway, staring at a computer screen, screaming at a progress bar, all the usual things that, you know, are good for setting up a nice way to start your year. Although, in like less than 2 weeks we're going to Prague, so that should be good. Hello, happy Friday. I haven't filmed much this week because I've been editing the New Year's Day Parade, and it was going to be a short week anyway because it started on Monday, and yeah, so there you haven't missed a lot. What you have missed is me going to see Star Wars finally, which I did yesterday whilst a video was rendering that was going to take forever. So I thought, well, sod it, I'm not hanging around for this. So I went into town I went into Richmond and watched The Last Jedi, which I mean, maybe this is the case nowadays, maybe everything's polarised, but when I was looking at the reviews on Twitter in December, I had some people saying, oh, fantastic, wonderful, loved it, and a load of people saying, this is the worst thing ever, it should never have been allowed to be made. People are weird, aren't they? I mean, let's be honest, because I watched it and it was hugely enjoyable. I mean, I don't imagine it's going to win an Emmy, it's not supposed to, it's Star Wars. Also, the Emmys are for TV. It's not designed to provoke the Academy and the critics. It's just a good Star Wars film. It's a little long, 152 minutes is a bit long, but they're trying to do a lot, so I forgive it that. Because I think the plot was interesting and I think it was well performed. I think the acting was good, so it was a really enjoyable film. I'm really glad I went to see it. And today I'm at home because I'm doing another edit of the New Year's Day Parade for the London Boroughs Association, which has to be done by tonight. And I've got a new washing machine coming because the other thing that's happened this week on the 1st January is the washing machine gave up. So we bought a new one. And that is coming at some point before 12:30. Actually, let me just have a look at my watch. What's actually the time? Oh, it's 12:28. I wonder when they're going to turn up. As always, hugely reassured by the massive window that they give you for when they're going to deliver it. Anyway, I best go because they're obviously going to be here in 2 minutes, and I'll update you when I get out and about.
Good afternoon. The sun's already setting because I've taken so long to get out of the house. And one of the reasons is because the lovely people from Curry's arrived 40 minutes after the end of the agreed delivery slot. So that's good, seeing as the delivery slot was all morning from 9:30 onwards and they still managed to turn up 40 minutes late. That's really impressive. Also in the process, they've managed to damage the one of the wastewater pieces of piping. So I now have to go and buy a replacement. So today's going swimmingly. But I have to go to Richmond anyway because I've got to do some old-fashioned 1990s banking where you have to go into a branch with a cheque. It's very, very retro. And I'm going to enjoy its full retroness. And, well, I needed to walk anyway, but by the time I left the flat, queue was already closed. So, this is as good as it gets. It's 5 o'clock, so the sun's now set, and I have a wastewater extension pipe replacement from the local plumbing supplies, and now I'm going to prove my nous as a plumber. Now, before you all scream and check the local press for flooding, it really isn't that difficult. I realise I'm saying all the wrong things. It's the wastewater pipe. So you have to drain it, then you disconnect it, and then you replace it. There is no active water running through it. Fear not. So here it is. I've pulled the machine out. You can see the offending pipe back there, just about. Just been leaking. It's also very old. The pipe is much older than even the previous washing machine. So I'm going to disconnect that bit there where the extension meets the main pipe, drain the water into a bowl, replace one pipe with another, reattach it, push everything back, and it should work. What can possibly go wrong? Before we do that though, it is the word of the week, and I feel that washing machine should be today's word of the week, for better or worse. So first of all, in German, washing machine is die Waschmaschine. Yes, it is really that hard, die Waschmaschine. Obviously, W is pronounced like V's in German, die Waschmaschine. And in Italian, washing machine is la lavatrice. That is la lavatrice. So there we go, that is the words of the week, washing machine for you. And now I'm going to get about fixing it. Done it, see, it's working. There's water in the drum. There's not water on the floor. Now, to say it was easy would be an exaggeration, and the biggest problem is this is a dishwasher, and I had to feed the pipe through. Initially I tried attaching it to the old pipe and pulling it through, but of course it detached. So I had to feed it through. There's no way of easily removing the dishwasher without taking lots of screws out, taking all the plugs out and pulling it out, which would have doubled the work. So I had to use my tiny hands and slowly get the waste pipe through. It's attached at that end.
It's attached at that end, and that is all the plumbing I have time for today. Right then, this is the last time you'll see the lights because tomorrow is 12th night when you have to take your decorations down, and that's what we'll be doing tomorrow, amongst other super fun things that don't involve washing machines. So thank you for watching the first vlog of 2018. It has been odd. That is the best way of putting it. I do hope you'll continue to join me on this journey as things evolve, as life changes through the next year. So thanks for watching, and I do hope I'll see you next week.
Toby.